and welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, July 13th, 2020.
That's right, it's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we're kicking off this episode with a banned and restricted announcement for the ages, ? Well, it's certainly a lot of changes across a lot of different formats. Yeah.
Yes, so first up in Historic, Agent of Treachery, Winota Joiner of Forces, and Fires of Invention are all moved from suspended to banned. So they are gone for good.
Yeah, this is a kind of a unique thing that Historic has where it'll put some cards in timeout for a while. And these cards were in timeout and officially they've been dubbed bad, bad, bad. You are going into the even worse kids room, which is the banned room.
That's right. Burning Tree Emissary is now suspended, and Nexus of Fate jumps over being suspended, goes straight to banned.
Yeah, they're not even going to mess around with that one. They're like, whatever. You're just banned. And it's really interesting, too, because Burning Tree Emissary was a huge part of a Gruul deck in Historic, which was one of the most popular decks and capable of extremely explosive starts. I can't tell you how many times I saw Burning Tree into like whatever you want. Into
Maria,
a third
I can't tell
tree.
you how many times I cast Burning Tree into whatever I wanted.
This is what shocks me, everybody. We're going to talk about this on our other show, but Megan played Gruul at Historic. I don't know who she is anymore. But yeah, so like big shakeups in that format and a big tournament we'll talk about in a minute coming up in Historic. So really interesting stuff there.
Yeah. Additionally, in Pioneer, Oath of Nissa is unbanned. So that one was banned back in the day with like the whole early swath of Pioneer bannings. And now they're saying, let's see what the format looks with Oath of Nissa in it.
All right.
Additionally, in Modern, Arkham's Astrolabe is banned.
I'm sad about this one. I think Arkham's Astrolabe is a really cool card with its snow restriction, but I understand why it needs to get banned. I'm just sad about it.
Yeah, you're allowed to be sad. It's okay.
Okay.
In Pauper, Expedition Map and Mystic Sanctuary are now banned as well. And in Standard, they say there are no changes, but they recognize the power of Growth Spiral and, quote, have decided to allow the metagame to continue its natural evolution.
Yeah, we've got rotation coming up in the fall for anybody who's just like sitting there on their hands waiting for that to happen. And apparently Wizards of the Coast is like, yeah, we know that these decks are popular. A lot of people play them, but we've got a rotation coming up. We've got a new set coming out too, so we're just going to let nature take its course, if you will.
Yes. We'll let the wilderness reclaim Standard.
Indeed.
Next up, the Arena Open returns August 1st and 2nd, and this one will be historic.
Yay! I'm so excited. I love these Arena Open tournaments. They're really fun. You pay 20,000 gold or 4,000 gems, and you can enter as many times as you want to play day 1. And then if you get 7 wins, you get to come back and play again on day 2, which is best of 3.
That's right. So 7 wins gets you into day 2. Once you hit 2 losses, you're out of there. But again, you can try as many times as you want. Day 2 is best of 3 matches. And there you earn 2,000 gems per win. Plus you get $1,000 cash for 6 wins and $2,000 cash for 7 wins.
This is a lot of money for just doing what I would do normally, which is playing some Arena. And I played in the last one of these, which was Standard. And I can't remember how many wins I got to, but I didn't make it to day 2. So I'm incentivized. I'm ready to make day 2 for this historic tournament.
Oh yeah.
So I'm super looking forward to this.
Give it a shot. Next up, in-store play in the US and Latin America is resuspended until September. Wizards say, quote, after reviewing feedback from Core Set 2021 pre-release, conferring with our retail advisory panel, and above all, considering the safety of the community, we've made the difficult decision to place in-store play under suspension in the United States and Latin America.
We just couldn't do it.
Nope, we just couldn't.
I was going to say we tried, but did we? Did we really?
Did we? Great question. It will definitely last through the Zendikar Rising pre-release, and they say they will update on a monthly basis after September.
And An update now on some cool tournaments coming your way and stuff to keep an eye out in the future if you either want to play in some tournaments or watch some cool tournaments. There's a really neat one coming up this Friday with its top 8. It's the Venus and Mars League for non-binary and women players, and they're playing standard, and it's a lot of cool names in the Magic community. You can check out, we've got a link in the show notes here, check it out on the video. Lots of cool players you might be familiar with playing in this tournament, so it should be super exciting, and we're really excited to see tournaments like this popping up. And keep in mind, there are lots of individual independent tournaments happening all the time. There's not just these WotC sanctioned ones on Arena. You can find out more at mtgmelee.com, which is a really cool site that keeps track of all these. You've got the Star City tournaments, which we've talked about on this show before, the Mythic Society tournaments, which have been run by Pascal Maynard, and of course Red Bull Untapped, which is kind of a really big tournament series that's been running last weekend and coming up this weekend again, and that leads up to a finals later this year, which represents a lot of money.
That's right. So, yeah, like Maria said, there's an international qualifier this Saturday for the Red Bull Untapped series. The finals are later this year with 16 people and $75,000 on the line. So if you would like to try and earn yourself a seat in those finals, get ready to play this weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend they had international qualifier number 1. They're first in these. They've got qualifiers based on regions of the world, and then international ones where anybody can play. This past weekend it was standard. The winner there was Yoshihiko Kawa playing Temur Reclamation, so congratulations to them. Javier Dominguez came in second, also playing Temur Reclamation, and Manny Devuti, who's actually been doing a lot of coverage for these independent tournaments recently. Thumbs up to him. He's been doing an awesome job. He got third playing Bant Ramp.
Nice. And finally, Jumpstart is out this Thursday on Arena and in stores on Friday.
Yay! I'm so excited for this. Pirate walls. Every time I say something else, wall, but I really want walls to be one of my deck types.
I want unicorn walls.
Unicorn walls. That's so magical.
Exactly.
I don't really know.
What's more magical than a wall
with a horn?
Exactly.
Well, everybody, that's all the news this week here on the Upkeep. You can keep in touch with us over at GLHF Magic. That's our Twitter handle. You can check out our full-length podcast. It's called Good Luck High Five. Find it anywhere fine podcasts are found. And you can support the show over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic. Good luck.